Hello, everyone. This is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. And I just had a message from a good friend of the channel, Walter Haas. He was wondering, where do you find that free 1970s league from 70 to 79, the fan-created league that I've been playing on my channel using Action PC Football? And we're going to show you. It's going to be a short video. So you want to go to Sports Replays Field of Dreams. We provided the link on the page in the chat, and if for some reason it doesn't work, you just type in Sports Replay Fields of Dreams and you will find the website. So once you go to the website, you want to go to downloads right here. All right, you want to go to downloads, and let's do that. We're going to click on downloads. And what will come up, you're going to see a bunch of subjects, we'll call them. You can see Action PC Basketball, and there are 5 downloads, and there's Action PC Baseball, 5, and for football, 3, golf, hockey, and there's other things, ASG Golf. You can find a lot of great photos on here that work with Stratomatic, though you can go to a different site for Stratomatic for that, but we're just talking Action PC right now. But you can find a lot of photos for a lot of different games that will work in different games, but especially for Action PC. And this is specifically to show you where that football, the fan-created football league is. And I'm going to show you a couple of them. Again, this is for Walter and anyone else who wants to know. This is Replay Fields of Dreams. A lot of great free content created by fans of Action PC sports games. There's a ton of basketball, baseball, football, golf, hockey, and other things. This is where I got the card and dice wrestling game, and which is Chris's wrestling game. All right, so let's show Walter where you find that free season file. So let's go to football, and we're going to click, you go to Action PC Football, scroll your mouse over, or just drag your mouse over, and go on the 3 and click on it. And that'll bring up another screen. Okay, that brings up another screen. And you're going to scroll down until you find the file. And I'm going to show you where the file is. And again, this is for the game I just played. The Browns. Who beat me? I'm trying to block it out. Oh, the Vikings, Browns and Vikings. So this is the free fan-created season file. Let's go back. So we're going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down, continue to scroll. And this is where Chris's wrestling dice game. If you want to download that with the Excel helper, you would click on this. We're going to continue to scroll. And we're going to hit football pretty soon. I did click on football. Didn't I click on football? Sometimes it's not on the one you click on. Oh, okay. All right. So there are some football things here. I have to click on the other site. But let me just show you this. They have Bernard Gotti's 1950 franchise best football teams. This works. I've played this. They have Bernard Gotti's 1940s franchise best football teams. I've also played that one. I've downloaded both. But here's a real cool one before we go. And you can, this 19, where's the 1968? It was created last year. Yeah, Rob and Duncan's 1968 college football season. I've played some of that. That works very well. So that's a good download. So there's a lot of great stuff right here. Photos, but again, this one actually, for the file we're looking for, is actually under baseball. Sometimes you have to go, it's been a while since I downloaded it. So let's go back to downloads. It's under baseball. Baseball or hockey. Basketball, baseball. We'll just start with basketball. Again, they have ASG Golf here. You can get the photo pack that downloads beautifully. Also, Time Travel Tennis is on here. And that's a wonderful photo. You can actually go to the ASG site and it'll send you to the forums and get that. So if you have Action PC Golf, there's a lot of courses here fan created. You can check them out. If they don't work, you can just easily delete the file, take it right out of the game. But let's find what Walter Hans asked. He said he could not find it. So we're on right now. Let's go back real quick. We clicked on basketball. We originally clicked on football, but it's not over there. I remembered as when I started looking. So we clicked on basketball. We're going to scroll down past Action PC Golf. And here's Action PC Hockey. I've downloaded a lot of stuff off the for Action PC Hockey. I have the 1966-67 American Hockey League. Been playing as the Springfield Indians. Eddie Shore. There's a lot of home brews. And I've not tried them all, but the ones I've tried have worked. And there's a lot of photos for hockey and baseball. Here we go. All right. So we scroll past the hockey. And right under it says, let's play hockey. You can see Action 1970s franchise files. In Steve Tate's own words, these files are all based on the player's best 3 consecutive years for each franchise during the 70s to qualify. The baseball file is the one currently used for KOD 15 and includes the as-played schedule 1974 baseball schedule. The football and basketball files also include full schedules with them. So, what you want to do, this is the football file right here. 1970s football. This is the file. What goes from 1970 to 79. And again, it's based on the best 3 consecutive years for players. And this fan, Steve Tate, created this season, and hats off to him. It's a tremendous job. And again, it's not there. You're going to see some doppelgangers, some players on 2 different teams, such as Bob Tucker playing for the Vikings and the Giants. But you can easily deactivate them if you want, or just play it. But it's very enjoyable, and it's fun to look at all those great names and play it. So Walter, this is where you find it. Okay? Hopefully you will watch this video. Hello, W Vogs. Hope all is well, Will. So all you would do, you just click on it, and it will go to your download file as a zip file, and then you just have to copy and paste into your Action PC football file under seasons, and then extract all Action PC football under seasons, and it's ready to play. Simple as that. And there's a ton of free content on here. They also have the 72 Munich Olympic set, which I've downloaded. Had a lot of fun with that. The 1992 Olympic basketball set, I've also downloaded that. So, and there's a ton of great college teams. Beware of one of these college, I don't remember which one I downloaded, but some of the teams did not have player rosters, and that will crash your game. So I suggest anything you download before you play a game or set up a season or a tournament, go into the rosters and make sure that the rosters are populated with players. Now, I only came across that once. Also, so that's where you find, let's go back up, Walter, this right on, you go on hockey, go back one more time to find that 70s file free season that I've been playing created by a fan. So back to downloads. We went to basketball, actually. We clicked on the first one, and we just scrolled down past the Action PC Golf, past the Action PC Hockey, and just as hockey comes to an end, where you see Let's Play Hockey, you see Action 1970s franchise files. You have football, basketball, and baseball. I've downloaded it all. I've played a little bit of the baseball. I've been playing the football online, showing you some really fun games. And I don't think I have the basketball. I haven't played it yet. So again, Action PC has a wonderful community. And even if you just buy the basic game with a great team set, you can always come here. Say if you bought the football game, it's on sale now. If you have disposable income, for your entertainment dollars, and you buy it, and you just buy the basic set where you get the 16 great teams league. And no seasons. You can come here. There's a ton of, if you don't mind not having the new season, there is a ton of new seasons here. Or I shouldn't say new, fan-created seasons, bat for football. Okay, so that's where you find the 1970s. Again, I'll read it one more time. 1970s franchise file, Steve Tate's file, all based on the player's best 3 consecutive years and full schedules for baseball, football, and basketball. So now, since we're just talking about football, and look at all the home brews, and again, when you download it, I suggest you make sure that the teams are populated with rosters. And if for some reason a file doesn't work, you just want to go in there and delete it. So I've used this site a lot, and 95% of the stuff I download works. And there's a lot of photos. So let's go back to downloads, and now we're just going to specifically click on Action PC Football. And we're going to scroll down. It's going to be to the right. Okay. And there it is. It's going to be under 2017 Action PC Football. I have downloaded the 1968 because I like Jim Plunkett, and he's with Stanford then, and you still have O.J. Simpson. This file works. The other cool one, if you like college football teams, and the best 50s franchise, again, they're like all-star teams from the 50s and 40s for the franchise, and you can read these. So the 50s, 12 teams based on the 1956 NFL schedule. Each team is comprised of players based on their 3 best consecutive years for that franchise. They range for the years is 1949 to 1959. There are a lot of future Hall of Famers and former NCAA stars that will be recognized in the many players makeup in this collection of the 50s NFL teams. And the same thing goes for the 40s franchise best football teams, except it goes from 39 to 49. You have uniforms, photos. Most of them are modern. But here's a really cool thing. Now, not all these files have worked for me, but I know the ones that have worked. The 70s NCAA teams file, okay, A and B, and the 80s NCAA teams file, A and B. They work. The 60s team file was not populated. It will crash your game. So don't download those. I've tried it a couple of times. Obviously, this was done a few years back. So the 70s NCAA team file, A and B set, and the 80s NCAA teams file, A and B set. And these are free. These are fan created. So if you bought the basic game with the great team set, which is what you get for the basic game, you can come on this site, Sports Replays Field of Dreams, and there's a ton of downloadable files for seasons for baseball, football, hockey, basketball. I've not downloaded. The only thing I downloaded for golf or photos, and they did that for you with Action PC because it's pretty much online. I've not. I think our good friend Devin, the OG, the original Grognard, has downloaded golf files off of this site. So there's a lot of free content here. A lot of photos. I get a ton of my photos here. I also got them on the Second and 10 site, which is another wonderful game, but we're not discussing that right now. But you can go, different sites to get photos that work with a lot of different games. Okay. So I recommend, if you're a college football fan, because I know they work, 1968 season, again, created by Rob and Duncan's. So it's Rob and Duncan's 1968 college football season. That works. I've downloaded it, played some of it. I know that the Bernard Gotti's 1950s and 1940s franchise best football teams work. And that was done back in 2015, both of those. The 68 college football season was done in 2018. And I also know that the 70s NCAA teams, this would be an A and B set, and the same thing with the 80s NCAA teams, A and B, they work. The 60s A and B, unfortunately, does not work, and there are a ton of great teams in there, but they're not populated. and it will crash your computer. So don't download that one. All right. So let's go back. There's a lot of free dice games on here too, quick plays. I'm going to this weekend. I don't know what this is. I want to download the CFL Windows full version with many enhancements. I don't know if this is a dice rolling game. It's not an Action PC football game because there's no Canadian football for Action PC. As also in the chat, we have Mr. Utah Mike from Sports Time Machine. Please check out that wonderful channel. He put up a baseball game. I'll be listening to that later when I go to work as it's 1:20. I'm going to go for another 10 minutes and call it a stream. I had a fun little tennis game, time travel tennis with Bobby Riggs versus Andre Agassi. $1 million one-set challenge. Could Bobby Riggs pull off the upset? You're going to just have to tune in to find out. JT Dutch is also here. He says, hi there, Al. Hope you're doing well tonight or this morning. Yeah, it's in the morning. And I'm just showing Walter Hans had asked the question, where did I get my 1970s like best of teams? And it was a fan-created league on this wonderful site, Sports Replays Field of Dreams. So I'll show one more time. And so you go downloads. It's not under football. Actually, just click on the first one, Action PC Basketball. And I just want to make sure. Okay, it is scrolling. Good, good, good. As we're using StreamYard. So go to Action PC Basketball. Go over to number 5, click on it. You'll see all the downloads. Just keep scrolling down past the golf, past the hockey. I've downloaded a lot of hockey. A lot of fun. Like I say, I like playing the AHL, 1966, 1967 American Hockey League, because they have the Springfield Indians. They also have an 80s. Where's that one? I downloaded that. Played a little bit of that. Where is that? There's a 1980 something AHL. And these are fan created. And I can't find, where is the 1980s? It's here somewhere. Dave Gardner has downloaded the Canada Cup, I think, when the Canadians play, the national Canadian team plays the Soviet Red Army team off this site. Ooh, someone's created the 2018 Winter Olympics. I didn't download that yet. And that was done January of this year. They have the logos and player folders for the World Cup of Hockey. I'm going to have to try that one out. All right, so again, where you find, oh, here it is. I also have this one, 1985-1986 American Hockey League homebrew season. Again, Springfield, Massachusetts Indians are in that, which is incredible to me that someone made that team, those teams. And then there's pitcher files for hockey, 2010, 2009, 2008, 1975, 60s, and 50s. So you get a lot of good pitcher. Okay, so again, you scroll all the way down. You get to Let's Play Hockey. And then right here, Action, 1970 franchise files for football, basketball, and baseball. In Steve Tate's own words, these files are based on the players' best 3 consecutive years for each franchise during the 1970s to qualify. The baseball file is the one currently used for, I don't know what this means, KOD 15, and includes the as scheduled 1974 baseball schedule. The football and basketball files also include full schedules for them. And again, the football file that I've been playing for the 70s is right here. 1970s football. All you do, download it. It'll be in a zip file. It'll be in your download folder, okay? You do a copy paste, go to your Dave Koch sports file, find your football, click on it, go to the season file, paste the zip file, then extract all the contents from the zip file into the season file, and voila, ready to play. You're going to have to add your own photos and logos if you want to do that. If not, play away. There was one more thing I wanted to show you because I just saw it today. And where was it? Let's click on the base. Is it down here? Basketball. Is there baseball here? Oh, there's a ton of, there's a lot of fun college basketball teams I've downloaded. Again, beware before you start any game or season or tournament, go into the rosters, make sure they're populated. If they're not populated, they will crash. So that's where I got my UMass team with Dr. J, and I think it's these right here, the 70s and 80s franchise best. 172 college teams from the 50s, actually from the 50s to 2004. So it's this one. It's Steve Tate's 1950s to 2004, 172 college teams. Some of those teams are not populated with rosters. You have to go in and delete. So after you download and put it in the basketball season, then make a copy when you're in. Make a copy of it in the game. Leave a clean one, and then go in, and there's going to be around, I think, 8 to 12 teams that were not populated. Just delete them out of the roster, and there you can play. And this is where I had my Dr. J UMass. It was so cool to have that team. Anyway, someone actually, oh, here it is. This is new. On June 17th, 2019, John Baker's 162 game schedule for 1972, which had a strike early in the season, 1981, which we know had a strike. They split the season in half, and 1994, which was never finished. There was no World Series that year. So I haven't clicked on that. I believe it says John Baker's 1962 game schedules for 72, 81, 94 for Action PC Baseball. I don't know. I've not clicked on it. I don't know if that actually is going to populate with teams and rosters. I would assume so, but I don't know. But I just wanted to show you that. And that's about it, folks. And again, look, there's a ton of baseball photos here. My God. There 26,000 player photos. Unbelievable. Then you have Shim Wooley's 2015 Major League Baseball show ballpark photo packs. There's so much stuff on this site. You should utilize it. You don't, even if you don't want to buy seasons off Action PC, and they have wonderful sales. They have another wonderful sale going on. I mean, very reasonable. They give away. Also, check out when you're on the Action PC Dave Koch site. Check out the freebies. If you buy anything over $10, you can, and you have the football and baseball game, you can get the 1955 NFL season and the 1955 MLB season for free. You just click on it and have to have a purchase of over $10. So a lot of wonderful content here on the Sports Replay Fields of Dreams site. And again, this is where you get the 1970s free football season file that I've been playing. After you pass Let's Play Hockey, you click on basketball, just scroll down, and there it is, 1970s football file. All righty. Well, that's for Walter. I hope everyone enjoyed that. 6 people watching. This is a great site to get stuff, and it's free, and just there's so much stuff here. It's unbelievable. We have 2 more minutes. I'm going to go to 1:30 and then hit the hay. Take a nap before I go to work. You're not going to find this. You can see Stratomatic over here, but you're not going to find such a great community. I mean, Strat is so tight. You can't really do home brews. It's very difficult. You got to have the files. Here, people make the players, make the seasons, and they share. And they share photos. There's another great Strat site. I'll do another video for that coming up. I think it's Brian's Stadiums, and he has a ton of stuff. And he always has the Strat photos each year. Hats off to him. But this site, utilize it if you're an Action PC sports sim person. So much great content here. And the worst thing, you check it out. If it doesn't work, you just delete it out in the game and in the file. You just delete it out. And then when you go back in, just start a different season. Don't go into the season that was corrupted. And your game starts up again. That's the only thing you have to be aware of. If there's a corrupt file, you have to delete it out. So, but I've had a ton of fun playing these home brews. And a lot of the hockey, if you like the hockey, it comes with photos. I'm going to I'm definitely going to download this Winter Olympic one and the 2016 World Cup of Hockey because it has photos, logos, and everything. A lot of fun there. So, all right, well, that's it. And again, one last time, we'll start from the beginning. When you click on this link, you're going to be on the home page. You're going to go to downloads. Click on downloads. This is for the 1970s file that I've been playing. Then just go to the very first one. I know it says Action PC Basketball, but just go to it. Click on it. Scroll down past the Action PC Golf, past the Action PC Hockey, all these home brews, whether a season or golf courses or stadiums or photos. And then when you start to see Let's Play Hockey, slow down because right here, Action 1970s franchise file, in Steve Tate's own words, these files are based on a player's best 3 consecutive years for each franchise during the 1970s to qualify. The baseball file is the one currently used in KOD 15. Again, I don't know what that means. And includes the as-played schedule 1974 baseball schedule. Football and basketball files also include full schedules with them. You click on it, it downloads a zip file into your download folder. You would then copy paste it into, you go to and find your Dave Koch file, you go to your football file, you go to your season file, copy paste this zip file in there, and you extract everything into the season file. Voila, you can play. You'll have to add your logos and your photos, and if you want to have the fields. If not, you just play and enjoy. All right, so that's that, and that was for Walter Hahn. He asked the question. As I'll read you the question he asked, and that's why I did this. I was going to do it anyway, but Walter Hahn says, commented, great game, Al. As if you watched the Browns and the Vikings. It was a great game that I played yesterday. Where on Sports Replay page is the file? Could not see it in the download page, Walter. So, Walter, I hope that answers it. I hope you watch this, and good luck. And you should be able to find it. And again, if you have an Action PC Sports Sim game, you should come take a look at this. There's a lot of stuff on here that you might want to utilize. Okay. Actually, let's just leave it right here. So once again, past the Let's Play Hockey, Action 70s franchise file, 1970s football. We'll go to the chat for a moment. I'd like to thank you, JT Dutch. I'd like to thank Sports Time Machine. Check out that wonderful channel with Mr. Utah Mike, and also WVogs18 with Will. Check out that channel. Health and happiness next time. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Peace.